The new season of Yellowstone arrives in November, but what can we expect from Beth and Rip? That is a question many fans are asking after they got married in season 4. The two have had quite a road in getting to that point, and many don't want to see it end. But given how things are in Yellowstone in terms of evolving and changing dynamics, things aren't going to be easy for them. But what can we look forward to as they work out this new part in their life? Well, the stars themselves have some thoughts on that, and it may just shed some light on key parts of Season 5. The marriage. Rip, Cole Hauser, and Beth, Kelly Riley, might be married now, but don't expect that to have a major impact on things when Yellowstone returns for its 5th season. Beth has always been devoted to Rip, Kelly Riley tells EW in an interview. Marriage does not change her. I think his love for her and hers for him is one of the very few things that keeps her demons at arm's length, mostly. It does, however, make their living situation a bit more official. The first thing it changes is that he's moved into the main house, which is somewhere he's never really been that comfortable, Cole Hauser says. It's a weird thing to think that John Dutton, Kevin Costner, is actually related to him now through marriage. And as much as a married couple tends to look to the future, Beth and Rip will have to deal with a bit of the past in the new season. What I like about what Taylor Sheridan wrote is that he slow burns this year with me and Beth, Hauser says. In the beginning, there's some wonderful moments between the two of us, some stuff that she's going through in her past that she's having to acknowledge for the first time, and me trying to help her through that. Riley adds, the war feels internal this year for her. She's haunted by the past, afraid for the future, and fighting with all she has for the present moment. So that'll be a new kind of story for them to develop it. But fear not, some of the other Duttons will have their own stories to tell as well. Casey. Elsewhere, Casey, Luke Grimes, will find himself focusing on life on the reservation for as long as he can. When you meet him in Season 5, he's off the ranch, Luke Grimes says. He's sort of almost happy. He seems like he likes his little life on the res with the family, but as the story progresses, you realize he can't stay away for too long. Something calls him to take care of that legacy. There's also the matter of Casey's vision, which is still on his mind when Season 5 begins. In true Casey fashion, there's no relief from the sort of rock and a hard place that he's in between, Grimes says. As far as what fans can expect from the season as a whole, Grimes adds, every season has felt incredibly different. I think that's the beauty of Taylor's writing. He knows how to make this show just take every twist and turn it possibly could, and to keep it so fresh. Every year has felt very different from the last, and this upcoming season will be no different, and certain warnings are to be believed. The warning. Forie J Smith plays ranch hand Lloyd Pierce. Forrie is a real-life cowboy and stuntman who began competing in the rodeo at age 8, and like his character, the actor doesn't mince words. When asked by KPRC2 Houston what fans can expect from Season 5, he gave one word: surmising. He continued by saying everybody's gonna be going, what the hell? Well, that sounds on par with what we have come to expect from Yellowstone. Executive producer David C. Glasser gave fans a bit more to obsess over in an interview with TV Insider. He said Episode 1 will immediately surprise everybody where our story starts and what has happened. Season 4 ended with Beth and Rip's wedding, Casey's vision, Jamie shooting his biological father, and Jimmy heading off for Texas. Will Season 5 begin with a time jump? Yellowstone released an intense teaser that has Kevin Costner's John Dutton saying, we're going to show the world who we are and what we do, paired with the message, all will be revealed. And guess what? Some of it has been revealed as the trailer and the governor. When John Dutton, Kevin Costner, is in a position of power, his many enemies should be very, very worried. And when Yellowstone returns for its 5th season, John Dutton has a lot of power. Paramount just released a trailer for the hit drama's 5th season, which sees John sworn in as governor of Montana. His first order of business? Firing everyone and surrounding himself with family. The trailer shows John specifically appoint Beth, Kelly Riley, as his new chief of staff. As for the family's black sheep, Jamie, Wes Bentley, seems like he might be back on John's good side, or at least John's not completely ignoring him. From there, the trailer gives fans a glimpse at the show's usual drama, broken beer bottles, tears, and the like. But one couple gets a few sweet moments. Beth and Rip, who were married in season 4 finale, are seen enjoying each other's company, although they aren't always happy. There's one moment in particular where a worried Rip holds an upset Beth, which begs the question, what is she upset about? It could be the fact that Caroline Warner, Jackie Weaver, declares that she wants to ruin Beth in the trailer, or it could have to do with Beth's past. Additionally, the trailer provides a couple of hints that Casey and Monica, Kelsey Asbiel, might not be able to stay away from the drama at the ranch for too long. Casey can be heard saying, "I do this for my father," while a beaten down Monica is seen saying, "When I say we give everything to this land, I do mean everything." She's not wrong, and it might even tease something else that happens. 1883. The most important moment from the finale of 1883 was a line of dialogue delivered by a veteran actor appearing on the show for the first time. Greene played Spotted Eagle, a Crow elder who tries to heal Elsa Dutton's Isabel May wounds. If you watched the February 27th episode, you know how that worked out. No spoilers, I promise. Central to his exchange with the Dutton family is the conversation he has with James Dutton, as played by Tim McGraw. The family patriarch makes it known he's urgently looking for a place to rest, and Spotted Eagle points him toward Paradise Valley, where Yellowstone fans know John Dutton and company ultimately reside. The favor comes with a caveat, however. "In 7 generations, my people will rise up and take it back from you," Spotted Eagle says. Dutton says that in 7 generations, he'll gladly give it back. But how far away are we from meeting the 7th generation? Or have we met him or her? Fortunately, we have an answer. Creator Taylor Sheridan addressed the topic during the Road West behind-the-scenes episode that aired in January. According to Sheridan, James Dutton is John Dutton's great-great-great-grandfather. So following the timeline and the generational line, our John Dutton, Kevin Costner, is the 6th generation, and that means Casey and Beth are the 7th. Thus, perhaps one of the big things that happens is the wheels start to turn in regards to that prophecy coming to life. Especially since it's possible that Spotted Eagle's descendants might see this as a sign to take back the land from the Duttons. Only time and season renewals will tell. Power has a price. As the end of the trailer showcases, the phrase "power has a price" will be a big part of this new season. John Dutton has put the biggest target possible on his back, and his enemies are going to do everything they can to ruin him, his family, his ranch, and so on. So what will the Duttons do to band together and stop the madness that is coming their way? Who will they get to ally with them to ensure that John's reign is as great as possible? And what other tragedies are just lurking beyond sight as they started to put their stamp on Montana even more? We'll start to find out on November 13th when Yellowstone Season 5 debuts. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Rip and Beth's future as husband and wife in Yellowstone? Do you think it's going to go the way they want it to? Or will the show do what it often does and tear at relationships to send them where they need to go? What do you personally want to happen in Season 5? Let us know in the comments below, and we will see you next time on the channel.